and gentlemen, I invite you to imagine something for a while. Imagine going to school 10 kilometers away on foot and studying in open classroom with no roofs or no electricity at all. Now the question is, what hope would remain for a better tomorrow under these circumstances? Unfortunately, this is the reality for many due to the unequal education which leads to poor job opportunities. Greetings all honorable judges and everyone, my name is Jocelyn Vanessa from Ciputra University, and today I'll show you how education, decent work and economic growth can be a linchpin in achieving sustainable future for ASEAN. Sustainable future. What comes to mind when I first mentioned this? Green cities? Zero waste? You're not wrong. But it all starts with the equal access to education. Education is the cornerstone of development, yet the access and quality still differ across countries. While a country like Singapore already thrives with advanced technology and education, there are still countries like Philippines and Indonesia who are still facing overcrowded classrooms and outdated tools. According to UNESCO, 34 million children in Southeast Asia were out of school in 2023. And in Indonesia alone, my country, approximately 4.3 million children aged 7 to 18 are not attending schools, majority from rural areas and low-income families. This is a serious problem because achieving SDG 4, quality education, drives SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. According to UNDP, each additional year of schooling adds individuals' income by 10%. And in Indonesia, those with secondary schools or higher are less likely to be unemployed. With this being said, education reduces youth unemployment rate, a major issue in ASEAN countries, which youth unemployment rate average 13.3%. So now the question is, are SDG 4 and SDG 8 that important to achieve the sustainable future for ASEAN? So today, let's explore two key reasons why this SDGs can be a linchpin in achieving the better tomorrow for ASEAN. The first reason, because education boosts regional productivity and innovation. Countries with a focus on STEM, like Singapore, have the highest GDP per capita in ASEAN countries, with a number of $82,808. And expanding such models could make ASEAN a global innovation hub. McKinsey also estimates that improving workforce skills could add $1 trillion in ASEAN regional GDP by 2030. Not to mention that education also empowers young entrepreneurs like Cosman Saleh, whose company Flash Express revolutionized Thailand's logistics sectors, have created 10,000 jobs. Can you imagine that? When youth are equipped with entrepreneurial skills and quality education, boom, they create business, generate jobs, and drive sustainable economic growth, which leads to a sustainable future. Now, the second reason why is because education is the key of achieving other SDGs. You might straight away ask me, Jose, is that really possible? The answer is yes. What if I told you that education can be a linchpin in achieving broader sustainable development goals? Take for example, like I have mentioned, it lifts out people from poverty. Each additional year of schooling adds individuals' income by 10%. And in Indonesia, Smart Indonesia card by government have supported 20 million low-income students. Not only this, education also empowers communities and supports gender equalities. For example, educated women are most likely to join labor forces at 2% increase in females' participation with each additional year of schooling. So here comes the question, what can we do as a young people to contribute? You can start small actually. First one that you can do is engage in community education initiatives. Join volunteer activities or even create one if you can. For example, this is the movement that I made, Joe Cares, which holds free workshops and seminars to small villages to provide educations and learnings that they wouldn't otherwise have. This is me teaching about digital and also about social media in small village in Surabaya, my hometown. The second thing that you can do actually is maximize your study and contribute to your country growth someday. If you're fortunate enough to have quality education, make the most of it. And when I say that, I really mean it because there are people that want to be at your place. Take inspiration from Iman Usman, a young entrepreneur and also public figure from Indonesia who co-founded Ruang Guru in his early 20s. It provides accessible learning for all Indonesian students. No, I'm not only talking about developing a mobile app, but contribute in your own way. Whether it is by pursuing career in sustainable industries, creating jobs, or influencing policy, be creative, and contribute in your own way. After hearing all of this explanation, do you still just want to sit there and do nothing? Young people, the future of ASEAN is in our hands, and this is emergency. Education, decent work, and economic growth can be a linchpin in achieving sustainable future for ASEAN. So let's join hands to create a better tomorrow for ASEAN by achieving this SDGs. If it's not us, then who? If it's not now, then when? Thank you and have a great day.